Marcilla. Valtina escaped from the prison island Amanos. Dearest, I know how you worry, so I chose to go on ahead to Amanos Station. I'm certain things will work out for the best if you stay in the mainland and wait for my return. I am sure your patience will be rewarded in riches. Trust me, Valentine. I'm gonna guess it didn't work out. Yeah, we could just go ahead and do a prison island. No one's gonna stop me, I guess. A high elf or a high elf? It's not a sea elf.
Stranger, those stockade ruffians hauled away my husband. Can you help me?
What's going on?
You're actually stopping to help? Everyone else
Yeah.
ignored me or looked at me as though I were insane. My husband and I, we were here at Amanos Station on business. Then the jailers grabbed poor Valentine and dragged him away.
Why'd they drag him away? Where?
Into their damn prison stockade. And it won't be long before they finish processing him. Then they'll banish poor Valentine into the jungle and I'll never see my beloved again. Help me save my husband, stranger. I'll pay you handsomely. Please.
Can't just appeal to the jailers and tell them they made a mistake?
On the prison island of Amanos? Hardly. Besides, there's no time. Here, take this bottle of Dufort Red. It's a rare vintage that Jailer Omdil absolutely adores. Give him that and he'll let you inside. Then find my Valentine and get him out of there.
Alright, I'll help you get your husband then.
Here, I'll mark a location on your map. There's a spot out in the jungle where we can meet. I'll have us away off this cursed island by the time you collect Valentine and get there. Just give Jailer Omdil the wine, get inside, and find my husband.
So, why do you think Jailer Omand is going to cooperate?
I do my research. Everyone in town says Jailer Omdil loves wine. They also say he's willing to look the other way in exchange for a free bottle every now and again. He guards the back way into the stockade, which is perfect for your purposes.
So, what are you and Valentine doing here when the jailers arrested him?
Nothing illegal, if that's what you're asking. Well, nothing overtly illegal. We were watching the ships come and go, looking for a suitable crew and cargo we could take advantage of. We're thieves, all right. Maybe the jailers recognized Valentine.
Thieves, huh? What else aren't you telling me here?
Look, I may have exaggerated my distress when we met, but everything I told you is true. They grabbed Valentine for no reason, and if we don't get him out, he'll be lost forever. It's not just the dangerous currents that make Amanos a prison.
What do you mean?
They do something when they process the prisoners. Magic or alchemy, I don't know the details. But anyone banished to the jungle, they can't survive anywhere but on this accursed rock. It's a perfect prison, and totally inhumane.
Tell me more about Amanos Station, if you could.
Amanos Station is the only safe place on this damn rock. It consists of a port, a town, the prison stockade, and the jailer's keep. The rest of the island is a dangerous jungle, full of ferocious beasts. And I don't just mean the prisoners.
If the stockade is a prison, what's the deal with the jungle?
The jungle's as bad as the darkest pit of oblivion. Wild beasts, monsters, and banished marauders roam freely. Valentine wouldn't last 2 shakes of a guar's stubby tail out there. And if they process him, he'll be trapped until something kills him.
How long does the processing usually take?
I don't know. It depends. Some prisoners undergo processing within days. Others get to remain in the stockade indefinitely, as a reward for some service or another. The jailers call them trusties. I'd use a different word.
Toadies. So, are there no jailers or cells in the jungle?
There's no need. Getting to Amanos isn't hard. Getting off the island? That's another matter. Besides, between the gangs, the creatures, and whatever the jailers do to process the prisoners, only the toughest survive. And they have nowhere to go.
Well, let's hear this plan of escape of yours.
Look, Valentine and I are thieves, and we're damn good ones. Getting into and out of impossible situations is what we do. In my case, I've had time to plan and prepare. Valentine didn't get the chance. That's why you need to go in there and help him.
What happens after I get inside, though?
It's simple. You find my husband before they process him, escort him to the location I marked on your map, and we all get away before the jailers notice a thing. Trust me. Valentine and I have been doing stuff like this since the moment we met.
How did the two of you meet?
Funny story. Mabson hired us separately to pull off the same job. She hoped we'd kill each other, to eliminate the competition, you understand. The look on her face when she found us, arm in arm, waiting in her chamber 2 nights later. Priceless.
Well, sounds lovely.
Magistrix Vox did something terrible to the people of Selphora. Why is the tribunal silent in the face
Hi.
of such atrocities?
We get in?
Did that Dantane woman send you over here? Best not to get involved with that one, stranger. If she makes one more accusation about false arrests or incompetent jailers, I'll throw her into the stockade personally.
Do you know what? Do you know where I can find Joe Olmedid by any chance?
Umdil?
Umdil,
What in
yes.
the name of Count Mornard's big toe do you want with him? Nope, never mind, none of my business.
Nope,
But if you're
it
looking
isn't.
for Jailer Umdil, you can probably find him at the rear gate. He loves that post.
Find him in the rear, okay. It's just wide open? Okay.
Unless you want to become a permanent resident of the prison stockade, just move along, citizen. I'm tired, I'm thirsty, and I'm not in the mood for gadabouts from High Isle today.
Actually, I'm here to enter. I'd like to enter the stockade.
Have you lost your senses? Why in the name of Rupka's starry britches do you want to go inside? There's nothing but murderers, cut purses, and thieves in there. They'll eat you alive.
Yeah, I need to find a thief. Got imprisoned. Will this gift get me some access and then?
Is that... It is! A rare du Fort Red, my favorite! Alright, take this outfit, wear it, and the jailers will think you're a trustee and leave you alone. Oh, but watch out for any jailers carrying a torch. They can spot a disguise in a sandstorm.
Alright, got it.
As for finding a thief, I'd check the head jailer's office in the keep if I were you. You want to see if the thief you're looking for has been processed yet or not. The head jailer keeps a ledger with that information.
Alright, thanks for the advice.
Put on that trusty outfit before you head inside. If you get caught, we never had this conversation. Understand? Good.
What's so important about finding out if he's been processed yet or not?
Depends on your intentions. If you just want a word or two with the thief, the head jailer keeps records of which prisoners are in the stockade and which have been sent to the jungle. On the other hand, processing means a lot more
If what?
if you're planning a rescue. But I don't want to know nothing about that. If the thief has been processed, then he's already been banished, or he's about to be. And once that happens, there's no leaving this island. At least not alive.
How does processing work exactly?
What? Do I look like some fancy robe from the Mages Guild? The process is magical, I think. Or maybe alchemical. Anyway, a processed prisoner can only survive in the wilds of Amanos. If you can call living in that jungle surviving. Now go away.
Alright. Hmm? Report. Head jailer Charlemek. There have been 10 attempts to escape Escape. Oh, there's been 10 attempted escapes from the stockade in the past month. No one's successful. Jailers do good work, but rarely is acknowledged by you or House Morand. I suggest you open wine casks and celebrate. To boost morale, of course. Day 732. There's more trouble. The Green Serpents. I hate those bastards. I send another request to the House Morand to battle. For the battle. I'll send a request to House Morand for a battalion, I think, of knights to support us. Not that I ever expect them to arrive. Day 738. Word has come to me that some jailers have been amusing themselves at the expense of prisoners. As long as I don't hear anything specific, I would continue to look the other way. I'm curious about the so-called contest that I heard discussed around the stockade, but I'd rather actually not know the details. What I don't know, I don't have to write in a report. Day 743. House Morn has been sending a lot of prisoners our way as of late. The jailers aren't used to dealing with so many new arrivals, so we're trying to process them as quickly and send them into the jungle. Day 746. What a storm. We've always had terrible weather on the coast of this island. It's one of Animos's endearing qualities. But the one that erupted in the strait yesterday was powerful and immense. It came out of nowhere, and I've never seen anything like it. And I've been sailing the sea for decades. And the ground shook in the way the storm shook that way in a storm before. Oh, sorry. And the ground never shook that way in a storm before. Very unusual. All right. Day 748. Now they want us to identify prisoners before processing them? I swear, House Morand asks us for more and more and expects us to do it less and less. Trustee, ready for processing. Process, are ready for banishment. I don't remember his name. Drez. House Drez. Valentine. Oh, thank you. Do we have that in our inventory? We should. Ready for pallet processing, it seems.
You don't belong here, do you, little mouse? Come and tell Garwillith all about it. You may be able to fool the less attentive jailers and inmates of this place, but not me. Don't worry, I won't reveal your secret. As long as you tell me why you're here, of course.
Look for a prisoner named Valentine. Know him?
Valentine. Yeah, maybe I know such a person.
You're setting me up, aren't you?
You seem the courageous sort. Let's make a trade. Help me get revenge on another inmate, and I'll point you in the right direction to find... what's his name?
What do you want me to do?
Oh, nothing violent. A trustee named Yavara likes to make camp on the platform over there. All I need you to do is steal something from a jailer and place it in her bedroll. Simple as dirt. Do me this favor, and I'll tell you where to find Valentine.
Why are you trying to frame her?
Not just any prisoner, Yavara. That viper used something I found to earn her status as a trustee. I should be the one getting 3 meals a day, a spot on the platform, and a guarantee I won't be processed. Help me teach her a lesson, and I'll help you.
What do you think, Chad? Do we intimidate her or do we want to help her? Alright, let's help her.
Great. Listen carefully. Jailer Zalze keeps his footlocker nearby, and I happen to know he never locks it. Just reach in, grab something valuable, and stick it in Yavara's bedroll. She's got eyes like a hawk, though, so you might need to distract her.
This seems like the more interesting way to do things.
Hey, get away from my bedroll. Funny, I haven't heard about any new trustees lately. I'm watching you, stranger.
Watching me? Oh?
Oh, what a horrid smell. Did someone leave that waste barrel open again?
Do.
Well, were you able to slip one of the jailer's valuables into Yavara's bedroll?
Yeah, we placed in a stolen locket.
Excellent. My turn. I never renege on an agreement. Valentine arrived in the stockade earlier today. We got to talking, and he asked me to help him slip into the caldera.
Caldera?
That's what the jailers call the area between their keep and the gates that lead into the jungle. Not the safest place to go wandering, in my opinion, but Valentine insisted.
So how do I get into the caldera?
Valentine said he needed to check something past the big tree, near where the waterfall plunges down. Head north out of the stockade until you see the river, then follow it toward the falls. My guess is you'll find him in the clearing to the west.
Alright, let's go.
Time for your belongings check, Yavara. Don't mind us.
Hey, what's my locket doing in your bedroll?
What? No! How'd that
That's
get-
it! Your status as a trustee is revoked, and you're going to processing.
No! Not the jungle! I'm innocent!
Move! This platform is for trustees, not the common rabble. You'll be on your way to the jungle before you know it.
No!
Damn, the legend was right. I do need 3 keys.
What are you doing here?
Oh, hello. If you're one of those horrid prisoners come to rob me, I'm afraid my current situation has left me quite destitute. But come to think of it, if you'd be willing to help me out, I can promise you a sizable chunk of gold. What do you say?
Wait, your wife is worried about you. She hired me to find you, get you out into an extraction point.
Marcel? Why would she do that? She knew my plan was to get arrested and steal the Daybreak gem. I let those jailers grab me on purpose. Well, at least it sounds like she has a better exit strategy than I devised.
So you're stealing something called the Daybreak Gem in this prison?
From the prison? Whatever gave you that idea? No, I needed to get into the prison to examine a book I knew was inside the jailer's keep. Secrets of Aminos. A rare tome full of secrets I require to access the old vault.
What vault?
The one where the Daybreak gem is stored. Pay attention, my friend. I didn't think I was going too fast. The old vault was built and forgotten years ago, but with the information from that book, I finally know how to open it. Will you help me?
Oh, what can I help?
I hoped the legend was wrong, that I'd only need the 1 key I already have. But alas, it requires 3 keys to open the vault. And now I know where to find them. Help me survive the jungle and acquire the other keys, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Alright, I'll help you get the keys, and we can steal the Daybreak Gem. Is it really stealing if there's no one around to get it?
Brilliant! According to the book, the keys were hidden separately, one in the southern jungle, the other in the west. Here, I'll mark your map with the location specified. Have you
Interesting.
heard the legend of the hidden vault? It's quite fascinating.
Alright, tell me about this legend.
It's remarkable. The legend of the Sisters. Famaza, Finami, and Farah, a trio of pirates who amassed untold treasure from their raids along High Rock's coast. According to the story, they chose Amanos as the site to build their hidden vault.
What happened to these pirates, though?
Well, this was before Amanos Station and the prison stockade. The sisters built their vault and hid their treasure. While the vault was under construction, Famaza fell in love with a local named Altonway. That's when everything started to fall apart.
Oh, how did things fall apart then?
Altonway convinced Famaza to betray her sisters so they could keep the treasure for themselves. Her sisters learned of the plan and hid their keys before any confrontation could occur. You see, all 3 keys were needed to open the vault.
So what happened if Famaza was finally confronted by her sister?
Nothing good. The sisters died fighting each other, leaving Altonway with 1 key and the secret of the vault. He bragged of it in a tavern, which is how the legend got started. He met his end searching the jungle for the other 2 keys.
Where exactly is this vault?
Right behind this rocky cliffside. The locks are hidden in the boulder I was examining. Ingenious design, but it definitely requires all 3 keys. You know, I was hoping the legend was wrong about that. Oh well.
Where do you think the other 2 keys... Okay, you think the other 2 keys are in the spots you marked?
A lot of research went into determining which rare book mentioned the keys, then more to find out there was a copy in the prison. After I obtained Famaza's key from a far too trusting descendant, I came here. Anyway, we'll soon have the other keys.
What about the jungle? We hear it's pretty dangerous there.
Dangerous? Sure, but nothing you can't handle. We haven't been processed yet, so we can come and go from the jungle as we please. Just make sure none of the jailers notice. They usually don't pay much attention outside the stockade, though.
Why taking such a big risk for a gem?
This isn't just any gem. The Daybreak gem has a rich history. And it's part of a different legend. I'll let you in on another secret. With the Daybreak gem, I can find an even more legendary vault that contains an even greater treasure.
So you need to break into this vault to get a gem to break into another vault.
Precisely. Now you see why I was willing to risk banishment to obtain the Daybreak gem. I'm just glad Marcel found you and sent you to help. She really is a terrific partner. Now, let's go get those keys.
He isn't really a thief, he's more of a treasure hunter.
Follow the rules, and you won't lose your status as a trustee.
Rules? Following the rules got me tossed in the stockade in the first place. But I hear you.
Through this gate lies the jungle of Amanos. Your home for the rest of your miserable lives.
Please, I'm innocent, I tell you. Don't send me into the jungle.
Too late for that. You've all been processed. If we don't banish you into the jungle, you'll die.
Right. Certain death out here. At least a slight chance to survive in the jungle. That's the fate of the banished.
Banished to the jungle doesn't sound too terrible, does it? How bad could it be beyond those gates? Probably just a lot of talk to frighten us. Yes, that's it. Just a lot of talk. An innocent orc banished to the wilds of Amanos. What's fair about that? I hear there are gangs roaming the jungle. Maybe I can join one. Safety in numbers, right?
Yeah.
Find a way to make them all pay. Everyone responsible for sending me to this damn dung heap. They'll rue the day. Rue, I say!
Valina?
I'm gonna survive out in that jungle, just to spite them all. Wait and see if I don't. Processed prisoners, I've seen all kinds. Some beg and plead, others cry like babes dragged from their mother's breasts. Others get angry, offer gold, make threats. It would be sad if I didn't find it so amusing.
Jailer?
Back to the stockade, prisoner. It will be your turn for processing and banishment soon enough.
That's a scar, damn. Oh, off we go. Later, suckers.
This one knows she can never leave the jungle. But sometimes slipping through that gate is so tempting. Stay back! This one was just looking at the gate and regretting the choices that led her to this fate.
Why don't you just slip through?
This one cannot do that. This one was processed, so she cannot live anywhere but within this dung-infested jungle. You are prisoners and do not know this. Once you are banished to the jungle, leaving it will kill you dead, dead, dead.
Are you sure? You sure it's not just a lie they tell you?
No, no lie. This one saw it with her own eyes. Poor Humdo did just that. Turned to dust before he had gotten more than a few steps through the gate. The jungle is bad, but turning to dust? This one thinks that would be much worse.
One north and one south. Let's go. Done this way before. Oh, is this in the trap area? I think it is.
You want to die?
These old ruins. This must be the place. Look around for a key while I keep watch.
Whoa, what? What? What the hell? We're tweaking out there a little bit.
Big mistake.
Lockbox.
Hey, friend, down here.
Magister Irin never let me watch him do this. So interesting.
Day 103. My sisters and I just claimed the large halls by date. A military vessel carrying the High King's gold. Thought to be safely sail to the Apician Sea under the cover of the storm. What a foolish mistake. And they never had to deal with the masterful navigation skills of the sisters. And now we're rich. Day 110. We decided to make our dream finally come true. Fabaza and Femini agreed that we should start construction of the impregnable vaults on the island of Amanos. We would be able to store our wealth until we decide to finally retire from our life privacy and rating. On 134. Construction proceeding according to plan. In the meantime, we did it again. This time we hit a merchant vessel and acquired a famed Daybreak gem, one of the treasures. It was in one of the vaults. It will go in the vault once it has been completed until the day we decide to use it to find the treasure of the Daybreak monks and the Rothgar. Legend claims it was quite extraordinary, extremely valuable. Day 164. Famaza has really fallen for the Altoin rogue. Not sure that I trust him, but he will make our sister happy. So who am I to complain? Day 173. The vault is completed. We received our keys today. One key for each of us, corresponding to the 3 locks and sealed the hidden entrance. I just wish Famaza would get rid of the no-account Altoin. I trust him as far as a Finma can throw him. Or as much as Finamy can throw him. Finamy overheard Famaza talking to Altoin. They plan to dispose of us and claim the contents of the vault for themselves. Did they really think it would be that simple? Just in case, I hid my key away in a lockbox and stashed it in the dwelling. It should be safe enough until we deal with those betrayers.
You're a natural. 1 key down, 1 to go.
I talk it all? Alright. Teleport up there. Oh, we lost our prisoner outfit. That's fine, though. A little bit more comfortable this way.
Nice hole.
A stone structure. The key must be in there. Oh, what does that plaque say?
Enemy's domicile. Only sisters may enter this dwelling. Place the sacred tiny leaf on the plinth near on the center. Place my good sister's shawl on the plinth where the knight's sword never rests. Place the trader's linen coal onto the plinth where the animals die. First be the trader's name.
Plinths. Must be these low pedestals over here. There's a shawl on one already, so we just need to find a sacred leaf and the traitor's coal.
Okay. Get rid of the little far left one here. Lignite coal. Not to be confused with ligma coal. Piece of coal that can be used to open Infinity's domicile. Yeah, what makes this one so special?
Well, that's a leaf and a chunk of coal. Start with the leaf. Place it on the plinth closest to the center of the island. That seems right. Now, place the coal. That did it. The door appears clear. Well done.
Mm-hmm. You want to say her name?
Now we have all 3 keys. Let's return to the vault and see if we can open it.
Or see if we die horribly. Mm-hmm. Back to Amino Station.
Let's insert our keys. Hopefully we don't have to turn them all at the same time. Wait, look at that. Amazing. Let's head inside.
Looks like a pseudo Thieves Guild symbol, right? Right? Ah, cool. Did we just break through this with like a pickaxe?
Come, friend. The treasure awaits.
Put them to sleep and throw them in the cage. Remember, the boss said not to.
Oh?
Wake up, my darling. And thanks for opening the vault. You always did have a way with locks and keys.
Trade.
Marcel, what are you doing in that cage?
Poor Valentine. As confused as ever. You're in the cage, my dear. I'm stealing the treasure.
So,
You don't look as surprised as my darling husband. But I do want to thank you for helping him open this vault for me. Makes stealing the treasure out from under him ever so much easier.
you lied to me. So this is your plan all along, huh?
You say lie, I say slight fabrication. Let's just agree to disagree. But otherwise, yes. I always plan for the long game.
So, Valentine's your husband, you choose to portray him like this, huh? You just don't want to share the treasure?
Share? Real thieves don't share, my sweet. Everything we do is selfish and self-serving. Valentine knows that. It's part of the code. The treasure is mine. All of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have minions to command and a vault to rob. Ta-ta. All right, my minions, gather up the treasure and let's get out of here.
Minions.
Isn't she a marvel? Well, we need our own escape route. Here, grab my hammer and chisel and find us a way out of here.
What?
That hammer and chisel is the key to our escape, my friend. I always carry around the proper tools. You never know what might come in handy.
Not even upset.
Knock on the walls with the hammer and chisel and look for a weak spot. Volcanic tunnels riddle these islands. There's bound to be one nearby.
Knock, knock.
Sounds solid. Knock in another spot. Nope, too solid. Look for a large crack or something. That sounds promising. And that's why I carry a hammer and chisel. Now that we're free, we can finish what we started.
How can you finish when your wife already took the treasure?
You assume Marcel knows about the Daybreak Gem, but I never mentioned it when I told her the legend of the vault. I always hold back a secret or two. Marcel has no idea that the big, non-precious gem is really the key to a larger treasure.
So you think she left it behind? Oh, here's your hammer and chisel back.
Ah, my trusty hammer and chisel. Saved my ass on more than one occasion. Now, let's go find that gem and get to the extraction point before Marcel. If we hurry, we can still turn the tide on the love of my life.
You're a bit of a lupin, aren't you? Just.
What did you find? Let me see.
Hi, everyone. And that's where it came from. Yep. Just remember, if you want to get out of there, you have to run really fast to the bars.
There's our exit. I'll set up this ladder while you find the gem. Check the lockboxes that Marcel left behind. It has to be in one of them.
Here we go.
That's definitely the Daybreak gem, my friend. Look how it refuses to glisten. Now, up the ladder and let's get out of here. Up the ladder, my friend, and don't drop that gem. Not after all we've been through to acquire it.
Mm-hmm.
We're out. Now, let's get to that extraction point Marcel told you about.
You don't think it's already compromised?
Yahoo!
I'll meet you at the extraction point, my friend.
Who's got a whetstone?
Mercenaries?
Climb, my friend, climb!
Not gonna push us down, is he?
We did it, my friend. Look, we beat my wife to the extraction point. Smashing!
Valentine? How did you...
You constantly underestimate me, oh love of my life. Here, let me just cut these ropes for you.
Damn you, Valentine. I didn't think you had it in you. But I will see you soon, my love. Count on it.
Always, my love. Always.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Marcel is angry with me, but she'll get over it. These competitions keep our blood hot, if you catch my meaning. While she finds another way out of the jungle, we slip away on the next ship departing Amino Station. Now, about my gem.
Here, take it. I don't even want to touch it.
Ah, and a beautiful specimen it is. Marcel never understands the importance of legends, and that's why we bested her this day. Anyway, I never would have succeeded without your assistance. Take this, with my compliments.
Yay!
One of these days, I'll figure out where I need to take the Daybreak gem. Then the treasure of the Daybreak monks will be mine. Perhaps I'll reach out to you, my friend. You're quite handy to have around when the going gets troublesome.
So you don't even know where this treasure is?
Oh, not a clue. I'm still in the information gathering stage of the heist. Legends require a lot of research and study to fully uncover. But one day, I will need to hide the gem, though. I don't want Marcel to get too curious when she gets back.
You and your wife have a strange relationship, huh?
You think so? I suppose. We do have a healthy competitive streak, but it adds spice to our marriage. We really do love each other.
So what's next for you?
Well, first I need to get off this damn island, then that research I mentioned, and some relaxation. Always good to take time, especially after a successful heist. I also want to plan something nice for when Marcel gets home. Something romantic.
Romantic?
Most certainly. I learned a long time ago that some fine wine, a box of sweets, and a little romance take the edge off. Help soothe Marcel's murderous impulses after I win one of our competitions. That's the secret to a happy marriage, my friend.
See?
Until next time, my friend.
See? He talks to her about what she wants. He's worried about making himself happy, not making her happy.